Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. So it would have been a perfect day to bring the reborns out because, as you can tell, it's sunny. It's still cloudy though, so I didn't want yesterday's incident to happen today. But at this present point in time, I am doing an ant vlog. So we're just looking for ants. It has been wet. It has been hot. It's up and down weather, so don't know if I'll find any queens today, but we're gonna have a look around for some queens. My sons are over here in the basketball courts, just hanging out with their scooters. It's a lot easier during the day because kids are in school. Okay.
Wow.
What?
Then you're not noticed.
Oh. A spider with a bug.
By the way, I took some cool photos with my Mercury Comet Cyclone Hot Wheels.
Cool.
Made it look like it was
Cool.
bigger than
Yeah, looks good. So we're just looking around. Sometimes you find them in here. I have found a few in here. I was not really looking for pavement ants, but if a nice one comes along, obviously I'm gonna consider collecting. I got containers in my bag for hand collecting. There's an ant. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, we're just at the moment. I'm just looking for any queens. Birds are a bit noisy today. At least it's not windy. That wind, oh my gosh. It was bad yesterday. And you would have heard how it sounds for me. It's like, oh my God. It's just like the waves are crashing in over your head. Like, how do you cope with that? It's like, well, normally I mute myself, but when I'm making a vlog, I can't exactly mute myself. Normally when noises get too much for me, I just mute my hearing aids and I don't hear anything. More ants down here. Ants just anting along. No queens as of yet. There are other places to look. People say, oh, go out in the grass. Go find them in the grass. That's where they'd be. Sometimes you find queens on concrete. That's where I've had the most success, to be honest. On flat surface. One time in here, I did find a meat ant queen. We've been unsuccessful keeping meat ant queens. We've had 3 unsuccessful attempts in keeping them. We have all the right requirements. Oh, it's a queen. Our first queen, guys. What sort of queen are you? Just a pavement ant? Possibly. Don't know. I will... Hey, Michael, come over here, please. I will get a container out of my bag. Hold the camera. Well, that was interesting. He dropped his drink everywhere. Did you find it okay?
Yeah. 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 too fast for you. Well, there you go.
Okay. So I have her in this container. This is temporary. I will, take her home if she's anything interesting. Always make sure your ant containers have a hole on top. This one does not, so I'm going to transfer her to one that does. To be honest, I'm not sure why this one doesn't. Normally we put holes in all of our containers, little containers for ants. Hold on one sec. Let me just put you guys down so I can get the container off. And the lid off. Okay, so I have this other container. It has a lid with a hole, and it's a container. So I'm gonna put her in there. Let me just put her in there and show you guys often. Okay, so she's in a better container now. Ooh. Hold on, let me show you guys. So she's in a better container. One with a hole, a breathing hole. I have no idea why that one doesn't have a breathing hole. I must tell my husband, because he puts all the holes in all of our containers. We share in the hobby. And normally he does stuff that I don't do, and I do stuff he doesn't do. So we share our hobbies equally. But this is the queen. Not sure as to if we'll keep her or not, but she's a beautiful queen. I will take her home, and if she's not something that we're interested in keeping, I will place her outside, because the park is essentially the same area as such. So let's keep looking. But yeah, interesting little find. Zoom you guys out so we can have a look. But yeah, like I said, I'll take her home, see if she's something that we're interested in keeping. For now, I think she's just a pavement ant, and we already have 2 of those species, but we'll see what goes. More ants down here. They're chasing a bug. No queens down here, but we will keep looking. Doesn't mean there isn't any. There's not necessarily always a queen, in a pile of ants. Just because you see a pile of ants does not mean they're queens. I had a similar issue with my nephew. We got him a little ant farm, and we got him interested in the ants, and he wanted to collect some too and collect his own species. And because he at one point he was living with us at one point, but then he moved out and got his own place. And when he got his own place, he would always contact me and say, "Oh, I've found another queen." So I'd take a look at it for him. I'd go to his place, take a look at it for him, and I'd have to sadly tell him, "That's the worker. Put it back where you got it from." Hello. So we what? Yeah, we saw the spider. It was pretty cool. I'm gonna go into this tennis court and that one over there to look for queens. Yeah, come for a walk if you want. But yeah, I only found the one in here, but she's nice. my husband and I, when we first got into the hobby, we were like, okay, any of the ones we do find, we could either sell them or give them to people that are in the ant hobby, that are around our area. We thought, okay, if we collect them, we can, give them away, or we can sell them with the ant farm. But then, after a while, we realized that it's time consuming to get them ready to do that. And it's so easy to find your own queens. All you got to do is look, and you'll find one. If you know what you're looking for, you'll find one. So we decided we weren't going to do that, but we just collect ants for ourselves for ant keeping. It's always good to check, like, dirt patches. You may find colonies and such. They don't just live in the grass. People go, oh, you're looking in the wrong places. Look in the grass. Any ant keeper knows they don't just live in the grass. You can find them. Sometimes you find them in unusual places. But take a look in this one, and then look in that one after. They're just tennis courts. You can come down here and play tennis if you wish. Not a lot of people do. They have a tennis club, but, well, I've never actually seen anybody play tennis. Oh, look, an ant nest. Mm-hmm. You should get what?
When we get a kangaroo, I should get a badminton set, so we can play badminton with you.
Oh, maybe.
Okay,
so we're in the tennis court, having a look around. We're always interested in new things to do at the park, new games to play at the pool and stuff. We always look at different things. We've been really good and we've been really successful with the pavement ant queen. My son's, the one I showed in a previous vlog. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. We've been really good with that. It's going swimmingly, but we've been a bit unsuccessful with the pavement ants. Not pavement ants. Oh, I muddled that up. With the meat ant queens. We had one. We got it up and going in the test tube. It had 10 workers. We moved it to the formicarium, ant farm. So we put it in a fish tank. The fish tank was completely clean. It had new soil in it. Well, it had sand in it. We used reptile sand in the bottom. We also had, we had a water system, food. Unfortunately, we don't know what happened, but, what?
Which is the oldest tennis court? I think this one. My mother thinks that one.
It's actually the one that's attached to the clubhouse.
That's that one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Oh, another giant fly. I don't want to get... Wow, it's super green. It just like spun around before. You could see it. I don't want to get bitten by them. No siree. We're just gonna avoid it. Looking for queens. Not really interested in getting bitten by a march fly or something. I don't know what sort of fly they are, but they're big flies. Don't need it. Don't need a big fly. Looking for queens. My husband said because of the weather lately, he was unsure as to whether I'd find any. But he also said, who knows, because climate change is a thing and it stuffs up plants, it stuffs up, you know, ant nuptials. We have a mulberry tree at home, right? It flowered during last winter. It flowered. And we had mulberries on it during the winter. It's like, that's not normal. But like, you know, different things happen. I'm going to check out the other tennis court now. My boys are already over there riding around on their scooters. I'll go check it out. But yeah, there's a pretty nice ant nest down there. People say, oh, an ant nest. Wait, see, look at it, check it out. That's not how you get a queen. They do nuptial flights and they fly off from their colony. And you can't just take one from the colony. So if you see ants if you see queen ants coming out of a ant nest, you can't exactly take it from the nest. That's not how it works. An ant has to actually take its nuptial flight. That sun has a bit of a bite to it. Walking around in it is kind of biting me at the moment. But this is the last place I'm going to look. Bye, boys! They're already heading back to the park. I kind of can be a little more relaxed now because it's a school day and, you know, other kids are in school, but I still have to be somewhat cautious because not everyone goes to school, right? There are kids that are sick or their parents don't really give a crap that they go to school or not. Look, another lovely ant nest down here. Nice to see. Very nice, very nice. Continuing on. Oh, that shade is great. That cloud cover is lovely. So yeah, like I was saying, I have to be somewhat careful because there still could be other kids around that aren't really fond of my boys. There's quite a few children in this town that aren't really fond of my children, and you know, my children have disability and this town isn't really okay with that. But it's, you know, it's just something that we deal with. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she gorgeous? She's a gorgeous girl. She's gorgeous. So this is the last place to look for queen ants. My boys are already back over there at the seat. So I might sign off on this vlog, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of our vlogs. Thanks for your subscriptions. Be sure to give us a like if you like this video. Yeah. As always, comment, like, subscribe. Bye. Thanks for watching. Be awesome.